Starting. Hold on. Good evening, everyone. My name is Irene Namer, and we have Nick Dennison over here. We're going to be going over Fantasy Football Fever. I apologize for being late in the season. My mother's been in the hospital since September the 5th, but we're going to make the best of this show. We've been doing fantasy football during that period of time. But we're going to go over many different topics today, and we're
We
going to
have a
go over
lot to
the
talk
betting.
about.
We're going to go over everything today. So basically, all I have to say is, from last season, Taylor Swift dominated it with her new boyfriend there, and it really,
Travis Kelce.
with Travis, yeah, with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, that really shook. I believe truly, to be realistic here, those two there are the power couple of NFL right now. Okay, it's the truth. If you really want to know the truth, it's the truth. They've dominated the industry. I could rest assure you they have. And I have some NFL press releases I do want to go over first. Foremost, that I always start off the show with going over the press releases.
Yes.
Yeah, the press releases. So we're gonna go over the press release. Okay, so there are many new updates coming out in the press releases. So here's the
I'm actually on the website.
capsule. Okay, there are going to be free games between teams with 7+ wins for the first time since 1970. There will be free Week 11 games with matchups: Washington versus Philadelphia. And then, in Week 11, Hurts can join Patrick Mahomes. If you notice in everything, okay, I'm sorry to say Taylor Swift has dominated the industry with Travis Kelce. It is what it is. It's not going to change. You know what I mean? You already could tell by when you go through all of the press releases. Patrick Mahomes, of course, is on, Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I mean?
I still have a
It's
uniform.
the division leaders in the interconference matchups are all here. You do want to be on the lookout for that. Okay, Pepsi Zero Sugar Rookie of the Year. There were 10 nominees announced, and in those nominees were the Broncos, the Buccaneers, Giants, the 49ers, Texans, Rams. They were all nominees for Pepsi's Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Year. And then you could vote. Okay, so
yeah, you can vote.
If you have the NFL mobile app on Thursdays at 11 a.m., you can vote for those nominees.
Until
NFL
11 a.m.
Yes. There's active voting going on. There is active voting going on to vote but you could vote for the Pepsi Zero Sugar Rookie of the Year for Week 10. It's personally, if I was voting, I would go for Bo Nix. That's who I'd vote for. You know what I mean? To be realistic with you, I really like Bo Nix. And so let's back up into more of the press releases. The Grammy Award winner Lil Wayne joins NFL Network's NFL Game Day morning. FedEx Ground Players of the Week, 10 nominees. Okay, so again, if you notice, the companies are backing the players. Okay, so Cincinnati quarterback Joe Burrow, Baltimore quarterback Lamar Jackson, Cincinnati. You get the feel. You know what I mean? There's FedEx also donated $2,000 to the Furman Marshall College Fund for historically black colleges and universities across the country. And the HBCUs will get over $100,000 for needs-based scholarships for the 2025 to 26 year. NFL celebrates the military as well. Voting has began for 2024 NFL Fan of the Year presented by Captain Morgan. And that is also active as well. Okay, so the fan of the year, there's basically a bunch of fans out here you could vote for, and then personally, of course, I'd vote
And
for
you
the
can
Miami
vote
Dolphins
at
because
the
I
better
originated from Florida. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. I'm just saying, like in general, okay. Since Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce has entered the industry, so much has changed. Okay, it's obvious. The change is obvious. You know what I mean? It's pretty all there. You know what I mean? And um, so we're gonna go into picks of the week. I'm gonna pull up that screen for picks of the week. So for picks,
Even though we gotta review
we're
who
gonna
actually
review, yeah, Bet
won.
Shark for NFL. We're gonna go into the betting and the Odd Shark as well. So basically, on Odd
We think
Shark,
about
so
DraftKings.
I'm gonna tell you what people are picking right now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, hold on.
A lot of you are probably wondering who won Week 10. A lot of you are probably wondering who won Week 10. But
Right. I'm trying to see the predictions on the Bet Shark because that's so when I'm doing the show, I'm telling the audience who to bet, not only who to pick, but also who to bet for on DraftKings and the other one too. So that's what this is about. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to show you in a second what I'm talking about. So, oh my goodness, let me try to find it. Okay, so according to experts, okay, according to the experts right now, okay, for NFL picks, okay, they're saying that so what I'm only going by what so I'm going to go over what the experts are saying and you can make your own pick, okay? The experts are saying Eagles are going to win over the Commanders.
I agree.
Okay. Then they're saying that the Packers are going to win over the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that or no?
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, you agree? Okay. Then they're saying the Saints are going to win over the Browns.
Ooh.
Or it might be a deadlock, but you can't. I think the Saints are going to win on that.
Yes, I agree.
I think the Saints are going to win on that, and then on the Vikings versus the Titans, the experts are saying that the Titans are going to win, and I'm going to have to put an upset special. I do not believe that the Titans are going to win that. I think the Vikings are going to win that. Let's see what the computer pick says. It's in a deadlock, but I think the Titans. I'm saying that the Titans are going to win. What do you? No, not the Titans. I believe the Vikings are going to win. But I wanted to see what your opinion of that was.
I think the Vikings are going to win.
Okay, so you think that okay. So then we're going to look at the Jaguars with the Lions. Okay, experts are saying Lions are going to win. Let's see. Okay, so the computer pick. Okay, and then we're going to do a bet tester. The projection. Okay, so the experts are. Here's the funny thing. Okay, the experts are saying Lions are going to win, and then when you look at the bet, people are betting on the Jaguars. Okay, that's the funny thing. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing. So I'm going to declare a upset special on that as well. If you're going to bet on the Jaguars because they're probably going to overtake the Lions, possibly. You know what I mean? Possibly they're going to overtake them. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty obvious. I think they're going to win. I'm serious because if, like I said, you look at the bet tester, you look at the trends. If you look at the trends, okay, in the past, Jacksonville has came over the Lions before, okay? So it's very possible they're going to win, okay? And then so I just wanted to ask you, what is your opinion on the Jaguars versus the Lions?
Hang on. Let me look on my NFL app here. As I take a look over here.
Yeah.
With the comparatives right here. Because I usually would I usually like to talk about it, even though we all preview in week 11. Okay. So the Lions have won 8 games but lost 1.
Right,
However, the Jaguars have only won 2 games but
right.
lost 8.
But you look at the trends here. Like, look at the trend for Jacksonville and the trend for Detroit. If you look side by side, you know what I mean?
If I had to do, if I
The
had to
crazy
do,
thing is that here's the crazy thing though. If you
uh-huh.
if you click on experts, it's saying Lions.
I'm gonna
But
go
you click
for
on betters, they're saying Jaguars. That's the
But
crazy.
it's real different.
So are you gonna declare an upset special probably on that?
The Lions are definitely gonna win that. Where's the upset button?
No, that's not an upset because the expert is saying that they're gonna. That's the thing.
No upset. No upset. I think the Lions are gonna win this one.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're claiming.
I think the Lions are gonna win that.
Right, that's correct. So then we go to Raiders versus Dolphins. Okay,
I'm still running
Raiders. Raiders versus Dolphins. Okay, we looked at that. Okay,
that's gonna be on TV at that noon.
This is a deadlock right here. Okay, this just so you see this. You see the margin here is a deadlock.
I didn't see
the
that.
money line is
there. The Dolphins win that one.
Me too. I believe the Dolphins are going to win that as well. Absolutely. Dolphins, you know what? I'm going to make that. I'm going to make that
the pick.
The pick of the week.
Where's the key? Where's
definitely.
The key
that's the lock. That's definitely the lock. That's my lock of the week right there. To bet on. I'm just the bettors out there watching this. Okay, if you're looking to bet on something easy, bet on the Dolphins on this because you're definitely going to win some money on that. Look at the money line on that. Okay, it's pretty obvious. It's a solid tight on there, and you could look at the trends. Miami versus them. Okay. And
right, on to the next one.
They're already predicting the computer pick is predicting
hold on,
that they're gonna win.
Dolphins, yep. That's who I think's gonna win. Yep.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here. Let the Rams play against the Patriots.
Right.
They are staying. As we take a look over here. It looks like the Rams are gonna win.
Yes, that's correct. That is correct. Because unfortunately, I forgot his name on the Patriots. I just Belichick, I believe. Just to confirm. Belichick I think he retired. Yeah, he's gone. So I think that the Patriots, yes, it's true.
Lance.
Bill, I do want to make this announcement if it's not already known. Bill Belichick left the Patriots after 24 seasons in 2023. He parted ways on January 11th, so that kind of screwed up the Patriots a little bit with that. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? I believe, okay, this is the statement I'm going to make. I believe that the Patriots are going to recover from that because you have to understand they lost a very vital coach. They lost Tom Brady. They lost Gronk. You know what I mean? They're going to rebuild their team, but they need time, and it's going to take time, but they're going to break through it. I believe they will break through it.
Go Rams.
And you know what I mean? And yeah, unfortunately, I'm a Patriots fan and a Dolphins fan. But I really have to agree on this. I definitely have to agree on this because it's a pretty obvious choice. Because the Patriots, they have to clean up their mess. They lost Belichick. They lost very valuable players.
Lance.
I forgot who's the new player. His name's Mac. Hold on, I gotta find him. Mac. I think it's. Wait, hold on. Mac Jones is still
Yeah.
We still yeah, Mac Jones is there. Yeah. So, Mac Jones, I do want to point out, is working very hard on that team. He is
Hmm.
they're slowly rebuilding that team, but it's going to take time. Like I said, they just lost Bill Belichick, and it was really rough. You know what I mean? So that's a concern right there with that. So yeah, you are correct on that. And like I said, you go on the bet tester. But here's like the funny, let me see the money line. Yeah,
I'm
the
getting
money line
the
is
use
solid.
this
Yeah, so
website.
the betters are betting on the Rams. So yes, you are correct in that retrospect. Yes, you are correct.
Hmm.
Okay, so now we're gonna go on Ravens versus Steelers. Okay,
That's
experts
gonna
are saying
be
the Steelers.
on. Yet. I'm gonna go to. Well,
Okay, so but
actually,
wait
wait.
before you
Hang on,
decide.
hang on.
Yeah,
Whoa. Okay.
so you notice that money line symbol right there.
That
This is
what
what
sign?
this plus sign. Okay, so the way you determine your picks for betting, okay, is if you
Mm-hmm.
see this plus sign, okay,
Mm-hmm.
against the betting, okay. So, like for example,
That ain't the Ravens to
I'll
win
give
that
you an
one.
example. I'll give you an example. If you bet with the line, you'll win the. So let's say you're betting $20. This is your projected winning on that $20. If you bet the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're going to get that amount. Okay, so your money line here, the Baltimore Ravens come out on top. So let me see what the expert. But then these experts are saying Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I guess Let me see the computer pick. So the computer pick says that here's the funny thing. Okay, the
The
experts are
Ravens.
saying that the Steelers are going to win. The computer pick saying that the Ravens going to win, and then the betters are going towards the Ravens more than the Pittsfield Steelers. I guess.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens on that one.
Okay, so you're I guess that's an yeah, that is an upset special. That isn't because you're going against what the expert opinion is for. That's upset. That's an upset because like I said, you're going against the expert advice, and that's totally
Mm-hmm.
fine because it's substantiated because the computer picked the trends and the bet tester are all saying Baltimore Ravens. So we're gonna go to Colts versus Jets. Okay, so you see Colts versus Jets. Okay.
Ooh, wow. The Colts have won 4 games but lost 6. The New York
Right,
Jets have won 3 but lost 7.
right. So the betters are going with, and this is funny. This is really
New
funny.
York
They're
Jets.
going, and you and I know the Jets are like the worst team in the world. Like I mean, on the
Yeah, what's
you know
wrong
what
with
I
you,
mean,
Aaron
no,
Rodgers?
I'm just saying though, like that's where the betters are going. So I guess like
I
um
think New York Jets to win that one.
okay, you're saying New York Jets. Okay, so yeah,
That's
you're
what
right
the
on the
computer
line with
pit's saying. That's what the
that. No,
computer
but
pit's
don't go
saying.
by what I'm saying is use this as a guide. Don't go by
That's
what
what I
it's
want to try and
okay. So
do. That's what
you're
I want to try and
saying
do. I
New York
need
Jets.
help with this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm teaching you. So when you see so when you see this plus sign,
Uh-huh.
okay, this means that the people are going with this team. This means that they think there could be an offset. But when you look at the trends and you look at the betting, okay, the money line is right. To be real with you, the money line is gridlock. It's a tight. They think it's okay. So when you're looking at the bet line
What
on
real
this,
tight.
you notice both numbers are negative 110. It's because they
Uh-huh.
believe, like you know what I'm saying. It's gridlocked. It's like a gridlocked. This is what you call like a gridlock football game. Okay, but if
Hmm.
I was betting, I would go with the New York Jets probably because based on the trends, based on what you're seeing here,
That's what
you're
I'm
gonna win.
trying to
Right.
say.
That's correct. Okay, got you. Okay. So now we go on Seahawks versus the
Yep.
49ers. Well, you know,
Obviously, it's the
experts are saying, wait, hold up though. Hold up. I just want to
right.
teach
We
you
gotta
something.
know. I wanna
Just
I wanna
because
know.
the expert says 49ers, you go against okay, so let's take a look at the computer pick. Let's take the trends, the betting, okay? Again, The money line is this. You notice the numbers are the same on the money line. So like, look,
Here we go
let's
again.
say if I raise my bet to $40, I'm winning the same amount on either team, which is funny. You know what I mean? So
I know.
I'm just, but here, like I said, okay. So let me give you a theoretical here. Let's say you bet on the Seahawks, okay, and they think that team is not going to win. You're going to win that amount. If you bet with the money line, you're going to win like half of that amount. You understand? So like,
Yes.
I have to. I would say on this, okay, so I'm going to read what the expert is saying. The 49ers got their mojo back versus the Bucks, and I think they're going to roll in the spot at home versus a Seattle team they already took of easily earlier this season. Brock Purdy got back into the MVP form, and Ricky Pearsall is emerging as the 49ers' next big threat. Meanwhile, the Seahawks have lost 5 of their last 6 games and are stumbling in a dangerous spot in San Francisco. I'm sorry, okay? I'm declaring an upset special. I think the Seahawks are gonna steal this because you look at the trends. Like I said, it's gridlocked either way.
I'm still running that.
Okay,
I never used that website.
The question is, what team are you supporting? The 49ers or the Seahawks on this one?
After a lot of thinking.
Yeah. I think the Seahawks are going to steal this game. I think so. I'm going to look. I'm just going to check myself what other people are saying about it. Hold on. I think they're going to steal that game because it's.
You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
We're winning the upset. Let's do the.
But hold up. Before we declare upset on that, because it's a tough game to call. I do want to show what other people are saying about it, what the prediction is, okay? Like, let's look at research and see what...
I really want to know.
Yeah, I want to see what other people... I want to see what other people are saying. You know what I'm saying? So, hold up. Let's see what other people are saying, okay?
Before we confirm it, yeah.
Confirm. So, Okay, let me see. Let me see what the chance and percentage is, because I'm just checking the predictions. What people are.
The previous matchup between the 49ers and the Seahawks.
Oh no. Okay, so here's free sources right here. Okay.
Okay.
Straight up win probabilities is saying the 49ers are going to win. The predicted score, okay. The spread is saying that the Seahawks is going to win. The total points is saying it could be over 50 and then under 50. It's like I said, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. I'm gonna declare upset special. If you want to go, okay. Let's just
do it.
It's a confusing one because, like I said, the betting line is the same on either one of them. It makes it complicated. You know what I mean? It just makes it complicated. Mm-hmm. So, like on this one here, Falcons versus the Broncos. Okay, so the computer pick is saying Broncos. Let's see trends. Let's see betting. Okay, like I said, this is hilarious. Okay, the computer pick is saying Broncos. And then you go to the bet tester, it's saying Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, it's because my theory, and like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, they messed up the whole. They did a number on the NFL. I'm being real with you on this. They really mixed it up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. They shook it up to a point. You know what I mean? It got so confusing when they entered the field. I love, don't get me wrong, I love Taylor Swift and Travis, okay? Mm-hmm. But I just have to be realistic here. Yeah. They really shook up the industry. You know what I mean? I'm being real. They really did. You know what I mean? So, The
I
computer
think
pick is saying
Falcons.
okay, so that I'm thinking the Falcons too. So we're gonna do
Yeah.
an upset special on that as well. Okay, so then after that one, is the Chiefs versus the Bills.
Obviously, Kansas City is still undefeated.
That's right, because again, like, I'll show you. I'll show you what's going on. Okay, with the Taylor Swift situation. Okay.
I already made my pick for that one. Obviously, Kansas City.
Okay, and before we declare it, I'm gonna explain why. Because we want facts here. The reason is because the celebrity influencing on that. You know what I mean? With her in the arena with that. It's like I said. I just feel since she entered, it really it really shook things up. It really did. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it. See, look,
Mm-hmm.
it says right here, Taylor Swift was at the Baltimore M&T Bank Stadium to cheer on her boyfriend Travis as the Kansas City. So let me see. Did they? I want to know on that game. Did they win on? Okay, so let me look that up.
Kansas City did beat the 49ers.
Because I can't. Okay, so like what my prediction is the reason why. I'm not trying to make a theory here. It's because of her celebrity influence that is
Mm-hmm.
bringing it on. You know what I mean? And it's fine.
Like, oh no.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But
I'm
I'm
cool.
being real. I'm being real. I'm being real.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's been this way. It's because look at the freaking headlines. Like she's all over the place with the NFL. You Google Taylor Swift with a NFL. You know what I mean? She's literally all over the board. You know what I mean? So it's she's, you know, and she's gonna be at that game with the Broncos as well. So, when she enters in there, she's bringing on the attention, So I definitely, I have to say, this is my opinion about Taylor Swift. Okay, it could be a good thing or an annoying thing. You know what I mean? It could go either way with her. You know what I mean? But for the sake of the Chiefs, she really did a good revamp. I have to admit, she did a good revamp. She really
Yeah.
did. She brought that team up to a point where they're
Right.
winning all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that celebrity influence is helping the Chiefs significantly.
Go Kansas
So,
City.
but here's the crazy part: the computer pick is saying that the Buffalo Bills is going to win, but then you go to the bet tester. Okay, see again, it's the numbers are kind of gridlocked. But here's the funny thing. Okay, again, computer pick is saying Buffaloes. You go to bet tester, it's saying Kansas City Chiefs. You go with the trends. Okay, so we're gonna have to declare a upset special on that because we're going against the computer. Okay, so then
Yeah, obviously,
obviously, like I said, my opinion is, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel she shook up this industry with an NFL, but it's okay. I have nothing against it.
it's a good thing.
It's all good. It's that's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? And
All right.
the Bengals versus Chargers. Okay, now the experts
Sunday
are
Night
saying
Football.
Bengals are gonna win. You go to computer pick, it's saying Chargers is gonna win. You go with the bet tester, it's saying that they think that
Cincinnati.
the money line is more on Cincinnati. That's on this one, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I'm gonna go with the consensus pick on that. I do believe that the Bengals are gonna win that. Okay,
Yes.
but that's what's your opinion on that one? What did you believe on
I'm
that?
gonna go with Bengals. I believe
Okay.
I was thinking of
Yeah.
Bengals.
So then on Texans versus Cowboys. Okay, obviously we know the Cowboys are losers right now. They are freaking losing.
Because Dak,
Losers.
I actually read about this.
Oh yeah.
Dak Prescott is out.
Oh
of
yeah.
the
I'm gonna show you something. Okay. Cowboys. Okay. There's a
I
big
do
problem right
recall
now. Yeah.
some good idiot that was a Cowboys
Oh,
fan.
don't worry about that idiot. Don't
I'm
worry about
not.
it.
I'm not saying his name. I'm
Oh
not
no,
saying his
don't.
name.
Just look. Both teams. Okay. So I'm gonna show you something. Okay. Both teams are coming off home losses in week 10. Okay. There are losses and then there's losses. Okay. So the picking between those two teams, it's like picking an apple to an orange. Okay. It's like,
What's
it's like
better?
with these two
One
teams,
point.
it's no, I can guarantee you nobody's gonna watch it, to be real with you. It's like comparing a Granny Smith apple to a Macintosh here, okay? It's like nobody, I'm not watching that game for nothing, okay? We already know that both of those teams are losers. We already know they're
Um,
losers. If I have to
go
pick one of them, I'm
Houston.
going with the Texans. Go with the Texans instead of the Cowboys. And again, you go to Bet Tester. The bet tester is saying, okay, here's the funny thing, it's gridlocked. You see, it's gridlocked. Either team you bet on, you're gonna win the same. Okay, so
Where's the upset?
no, hold up. I want to explain this. You bet 20
Mm-hmm.
bucks, you're gonna win. You're
Uh-huh.
gonna win 38-18 on either team. Okay, so that's
Mm-hmm.
how you know it's gridlocked. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna declare an upset on that. Finally, last but not least, there is the Steelers versus the Browns. Okay,
That's Net's birthday.
right. Okay,
Not
so I
not his
know,
birthday,
I
but
know
it's
it's
Net's
not, but
birthday.
it's on the list. So we're just gonna say it anyway. Okay, so
That way, we'll
Pittsburgh,
explain more about that again on next
Pittsburgh, I
episode.
believe, is gonna come out on top on that one, obviously, because like I said, the Steel, you could see the matchup.
Hmm. Let's see here. Computer, it's picking the Browns. Wait a minute. Hold up. What does it look like? Okay. Computer pick. It's saying Cleveland. Wait a minute. Hold on. They're both. What am I seeing here? Odd. Hmm.
They're saying that the Pittsburgh's gonna win. If you look closely,
Hold
they
on,
do.
hold on. Let me look.
They do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are saying, and I agree with that. I do agree with that because you look at the ranking, you look at the consensus, you look at everything, the offense, the head-to-head, everything, the team records. Um, I believe they're gonna win. And then I do want to
believe
show the release video of Maiden 25 because, like I said, I was late.
Madden.
Sorry, Matt. I was late to this show because my mom's been in the hospital. But for the heck of it, I'm just going to show the release tape of it because it. You know what I mean? I personally have the game, but I haven't been playing it much. But
I haven't even played it. I
yes,
look
but
at
I'm gonna play the
that.
release.
You realize I need to play that on my Xbox One
Yeah,
if it's not tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have
Oh, you like that? Wanna fight that? Wanna fight that? With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
So yeah, I was a part of the. I just want to let everybody know is I was a part of the early access on that, and it is a very amazing game. You could get it out on Xbox One, on the subscription service, or like you could download the app. I do want to promote the game because it is an amazing game. I was a part of the beta testing and the early access on that. So it is fascinating. You know what I mean? And there's more. Okay, so then let's talk about just what I mean. I'm gonna just throw this right in here. Super Bowl 2025. I want to give some spoilers on it. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay because we already know.
Don't worry, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Good thing because we already know it's happening. We already know it's coming soon. We, you know what I'm saying? It's like we know a hurricane. Like I want to say this expression is we know a hurricane is coming, so let's prepare for it anyway. We might as well. Okay, so Super Bowl's right around the corner. It is coming up. Okay, so let me go over the magazine.
Walk you like a hurricane.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta be prepared for the storm, you know what I mean? So let me show you the book, the magazine inside. Okay, because this is prevalent. And just for the record, I have a Super Bowl coin collection. I am obsessed with Super Bowl. I collect the Super Bowl jackets. They're my favorite. And I'm so happy it's going to be in New Orleans because I've been inside the New Orleans Superdome and it's my favorite.
I am not.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. So I do want to go over that. So the venue, here's the website for the venue. Okay. So here's the guide. It's going to be held on February 9th, 2025. It's going to be in the Caesars Superdome. They're already planning in advance. You could even purchase tickets. Let's see how much ticket prices are going for. Ticket prices are freaking expensive. $7,450. There's payment plans available. There's clubs in there, priority access. They're already planning. I'm just saying they plan this stuff way in advance. Okay, so there's a special magazine that I'm going to be presenting as well on the show. Okay, so there is a cover for it. I'm going to release it early. Okay, so I gotta find it. Just hold up with me. So there is a magazine that has been issued out for press. I'm just trying to find the press kit that I received. Okay, so there is a press kit that is active out. Okay, the press kit. Okay, so they've confirmed that Kendrick Lamar is going to be in the halftime show for that.
Yep, he is. I mentioned that a couple episodes ago.
Yes, and then they've so then let's go to fanatics.com because I want to see
Kendrick Lamar worked on the music for Black Panther.
Super Bowl 2025. I'm just showing you how crazy things get, okay? I'm just showing you how crazy things get, okay? They're already like preparing for the Super Bowl. Like, you know what I mean? Like the merchandising of this. You know what I mean? They're on the ready. Like they're on the ready. You know what I mean? Like as soon as they announce those two teams, you're gonna see the merchandise on Fanatics. And if you notice on Fanatics, okay, just so you see, if you notice the majority of the items on fanatics.com are all like Kansas City lately, like I said, and it's related to Taylor Swift. See, they even have Funko Pop figurines. They have the focus is being shifted, okay, to them. You get what I'm saying? The focus of it is being shifted to because of the Taylor Swift situation. That's what I'm claiming here. And it's fine. Like I said, it is what it is. Nobody can control that situation. It is what it is. Okay. So just for funsies, I'm gonna show you. Okay. You type in this, okay, and look what pops up. They're already selling the merch for it. Okay. And if I had to pick, which I've already pre-ordered or I've already ordered, I've already this one right here. Okay, the T-shirt.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're already, like I said, they. If you don't think they're planning it right now, they are very well planning it right now. They are very well planning it right
I
now.
know they're planning it right now.
It is active. Okay, so I do want to find the magazine that I had for the Super Bowl, but I just misplaced it. I'm gonna find it in a minute.
My goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh, here I just got it. I just found it. I believe.
Oh boy,
Okay.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
excited.
Oh, I'm
Look
about
at
to
this
show you
notes.
the game programming. Okay. So the official programming is out. Okay. I'm just gonna show you the PDF version of that. Okay. I gotta locate it. I had it for a second. Let me see the PDF. Okay. So the I even know the caterer they're using. That's how crazy this is. Like I know.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. I know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like okay,
Mm,
so
I know what they're doing.
so when now we go to um the official Super Bowl programs. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So the if you desire a book about this
Oh
this
boy.
Super Bowl coming up, okay, it's going to be here on pre-order. It will be available. It will be available soon. You know what I mean? But I did have a copy of it somewhere, but I just misplaced it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna find it, but I'm just saying if you think that they're not planning Super Bowl right now, you're mistaken.
They're planning
They're
it.
very
They're
well planning
planning
it
it.
right now. They're
They're
very
planning it.
yeah, I'm just saying it's right around the corner. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be here right before you know it. So, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm sorry to say, I believe that the Kansas City Chiefs is gonna be one of those teams in the Super Bowl. It's sad to
That's
say.
what my mom thinks. That's
I'm
what my
being
mom
real. I'm
thinks.
being real because especially with the Taylor Swift stuff, she shook up the industry. And like I said, it's a I think it's a nice thing.
It's
But
a nice thing.
maybe some fans out there might not think it's a nice thing. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and we can't.
It's what
Uh,
it is.
so I do want to show the hype video, that was released about this. Okay, the hype about what's being said by the NFL. Okay, so the the presentation of what they're about to show. Okay, I do, and I have permission. I have permission to share this clip as well. I do have permission to share the clip, so I'm going to share the clip. Okay, so here we go. This is
Look at it,
it's
folks.
official NFL. Okay, we're going to play it. Okay.
The New Orleans Saints will host their 11th Super Bowl.
New Orleans and the Super Bowl are synonymous.
This will be the 11th Super Bowl hosted in our great city of New Orleans.
From our first Super Bowl here in 1970, 55 years later, 2025, our record-tying 11th Super Bowl at the newly renovated Caesars Superdome.
That
So
is amazing.
oh yeah, as you can see, they're already prepping for that, and it's being done, and it's in action. They're already making banners and stuff. I could promise you that's already happening, and that there's a I'm trying to find the press kit again on it. You know what I mean? I do have a copy of the press kit, but I just need to locate. Oh yeah, here's the press kit on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here's the press.
Folks,
Like I
Eileen
said,
and I are hyped.
competing show, like I said, the competing show does not have access to press kits. Okay. So the press kit here is that the NFL and the New Orleans host committee announces official Super Bowl LIX events and
59.
yes, the 59. That's correct. So they are actively doing that, and you know they're going over the logistics of what it's going to bring. A lot of revenue into New Orleans. I've been
did
to
mention
Paris
about that
Memorial
stuff.
Convention Center. I've been inside this convention center.
Not me yet, though.
No, I've been there many times because of my parents. They did trade shows there. Then they're gonna have the French market. There's gonna be so many events. There's even a Super Bowl breakfast that's gonna be.
What?
Oh yes, there's gonna be a Super Bowl breakfast being hosted there as well. And let me see how much tickets are going for. Tickets are very expensive to this thing. Okay, it could be like
Let me guess.
it could be
eat
1,000.
left
Oh yeah,
now.
look, the table of 10 is 2,500. One seat is 250. Yeah, it's more reasonable than last year's Super Bowl. I do have to admit, it will be more. The prices are down compared to the last Super Bowl. I'm very excited to see it in New Orleans. Because I've been to New Orleans,
Same here.
and
Not
I'm
me.
very forward to it. And like I said, it's going to really help the city of New Orleans, especially recovering from Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
As well, and it's going to be really, it's gonna really shake things up. You know what I mean? It's going to really make a difference, and I think it's going to be a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because it's helping the community of New Orleans strongly. It's going to improve their economy. It's really going to help drastically, especially and it's really it's gonna make a big difference, especially for the community there. And I'm friends with a lot of people in New Orleans, and all I could say is I'm looking forward to seeing this Super Bowl play out, and I just hope that the right teams win this. I do know for a fact that I believe that the Chiefs are definitely going to win this. I definitely
I
know
agree.
this. However, we don't know what the competing team is going to be. So let's see what the predictions are for Super Bowl 2025. Let's just see what people are saying. Okay, people are saying that it could be again San Francisco against the Chiefs, the consensus. Okay, let's see what the betting line is on this. Okay, so the betting line on this is and I'm looking at DraftKings. They said,
I
like,
usually
it's
work on that.
freaking crazy. They said the Kansas City Chiefs are favored to win at 400 plus odds, and then they're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty obvious. We already know we already know one team that's gonna win. We already know one team that's gonna win right now. You know what I'm saying? So, we already get a good idea. You know what I mean? We already get a good idea.
Go Chiefs!
Yeah, go Chiefs. Yeah, I have to say the same thing. I'm not really a Chiefs fan, but you know something? I know they're going to win this. It's pretty clear when you look at this, okay? So what they're proposing is they think that the Chiefs are going to go against the Lions. You know what I mean? That's what they're proposing.
Go Chiefs.
So, I'm just saying, no, but look at the betting lines. Look at the betting lines.
I see it.
DraftKings is saying, literally, the sports book. They're saying that the Chiefs are going to go against the Lions. Okay, so that's where they connect. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they're going to meet. I predict, like I said, I'm going to lock it in right now. Okay, and I know it's too close to call. I believe the Chiefs are going to go up against the Lions. I believe that is going to happen. I believe those are the teams that are going to be in that Super Bowl. It's pretty obvious because when you look at those betting lines, they're pretty locked. They're gridlocked. Okay, the Kansas City Chiefs against the Detroit Lions are locked for right now. Okay, but that could always change. It could always change, but based on the trending. Okay, based on the trends, you know what I'm saying, and the wins,
Mhm.
and the stat leads, you know what I mean. I believe these are the two teams right there that are going to win. So it's
Mhm.
like I said again, it's just the Chiefs got a lot going for them. They got Taylor Swift's endorsement. They got media on them. They got everything. You know what I mean? So they're
Mhm.
all set. You know what I mean? So that's what what I mean. That's what's going to happen with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not rocket science. We already know pretty much what's going to happen in that game. And you know what? I'm sorry to call it. I think that the Chiefs. This is going to sound crazy again. The Chiefs are going to win. They are going to win. Like I said,
Go
it's
Chiefs.
because my reasoning of it is because you have
Mhm.
a major celebrity backing that team, okay, and you have the audience, you have the merch, you have what I'm saying. She literally, I'm sorry to say this, like Taylor Swift has been owning the NFL lately. That's how screwed up it is. But you know what? It's a good for me. I think it's a good thing. But for other fans out there, might not think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the division comes into. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I declare, and I'm gonna say this right now. I believe Taylor Swift is going to bring the win in for the Chiefs again in February. And it's and it's
Go
and it's not
Chiefs.
and it's not rocket science. When you look at the consensus pick for the predictions of Super Bowl 2025, the odds are in the favor of the Chiefs. And even AI is saying the same thing. They're saying the Super Bowl LIX odds show favor for the Chiefs. Okay, the Cardinals might overtake the Lions, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? Because the Lions
I
have been
doubt
pretty
it.
solid. You know what I mean? So let's look at um the New York Times. Okay, the New York Times is saying pretty much the same thing. New York Times is saying, how long can the
That's my
Kansas
favorite
Chiefs walk
quarterback.
the wire? They're literally saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing that I'm saying. They're saying that the Chiefs are going to be followed by the Lions. You know what I mean? So it's pretty obvious who's going to win on that game. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we're gonna keep as closer as we get to Super Bowl. We're gonna keep a close eye on this. Okay, we're gonna keep a close eye on this game. But I'm saying is it's crystal clear who's gonna fricking win. We already know who's gonna win because
Mhm.
they're solidly in there. You know what I mean? That's my point. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like this whole fantasy football stuff. Even though I missed it because my mom was in the hospital, I pretty much knew who was going to win anyway. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, Taylor Swift shook it up so much. It's just a
A
cluster.
good thing.
So I'm just saying. It's pretty solid in there. You know what I mean? So, even Reuters is kind of saying the same thing too. You look at Reuters. Okay, I'm going to put in Reuters. Reuters is also saying the same thing too. So pretty solidly in there. You know what I mean? And now they're reporting Super Bowl tickets. They start at $6,600. Average price is $9,500. Sometimes they give away tickets for charity. There's going to be a lot of advertising. Super Bowl's right around the corner. We're ready for it. You know what I mean? We know what's happening. You know what I mean? So, pretty much we're all set. And if there's anything you want to add, feel free to. But I think we're all set with the show tonight. I think we covered everything.
We have
And
talked
then
a
and then I
lot,
want
and
everyone to tune in next. Yeah, covered everything. Yeah, we've covered everything, and please tune in next week because we're gonna go over more
next Tuesday.
about this. We're gonna go deeper into the Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about the planning involved and everything. We're set for today, pretty much
I make more
that
betting
that, that wraps
predictions.
it
Yep.
up. And definitely. Thank you. Second, my
Better for
my
boats.
thing is Let you down on me.
15 seconds
Yeah, so pretty much, you know, it's pretty much like I said, when you look at everything together, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. You know what I mean? Who's gonna win this? You know, like so. Oh my God! 1 second. Here, I'll hit it.
15 seconds to air. Stand by, all cameras.
Ready with slow motion and isolated cameras.
Stand
I
by,
don't know
video
what
tape,
happened to
and
my
rotate.
thing.
And tape is rolling in less than 5,
I'm trying to.
2, 1.
Take tape.